Okay, this is back to the right front. I got the calipers overnighted to me, and got the brake disc, that Powerstop brake disc on. So the fronts come off pretty easy. The back discs, you got to pound on them with a hammer because they're rested in. So I held the disc on with a couple of lug nuts to keep it in place, and then put the entire caliper on with no pads on it first, and then I transferred that line right there, the intake line from the old caliper to the new caliper. On these, there's two of those little brass washers, one for the top of that and one down underneath that fits in a little slot on these calipers. Once that's done, which is somebody's trick of how to do it, you pull these two caliper bolts off right there and pull the caliper, then put the brake pads in the caliper bracket, and I over lubed them a little bit, and then those little clips, I don't know if you can see those wishbone clips in there. I almost forgot to put those in on the fronts because there was none in the back for the back pads. So now I've got that down. Torque these down to 56. The caliper bolts, the bracket bolts there were 166, I believe. The book said that bolt and that caliper bracket bolt there, and then this is the caliper bolt, which was 56. So therein, I actually took these calipers apart, took the pins out, lubed them up with some other lube, made sure the boots, these little rubber boots, were cool, and then it spins pretty well on the front. So now I'm going to put the tire back and wheel back on and go do the left side all day project. So if you can see, the rear ends are done now. I'll go back there and do a little bit more video on those and show you what I did. It wasn't too hard. Actually, here's the old one. The hardest part is the drippage that comes out when you break that flow line and swap it to the new caliper. I am going to bleed the whole thing out at once, starting from the passenger rear. So I'll get back to that, but right now there's probably air in the system from popping all these lines off of all the brakes.